up in the Hudson Valley along the Hudson River. Irene left highways underwater, rivers overflowing. Jerry Gretzinger of our Albany affiliate WGRB is in Prattsville, New York this morning. It's under a severe threat at this hour. Jerry, give us an idea. What is the latest there in terms of flooding and in terms of the threat for folks?
Well, good morning to you, Erica. And yeah, there is still a threat out here. We are still hearing a lot about potential flooding later this afternoon, and the rescue and recovery efforts definitely still underway here throughout upstate New York. Many of these are very small communities, so they have been overwhelmed by Irene. We're in Greene County, and just here in this county alone, we've had reports of about 100 people who've needed to be rescued. We had 20 who were plucked by the National Guard from the upper levels of a hotel. We had an elderly woman who was pinned against a tree by the sheer force of the running waters around her. In nearby Wyndham, they've lost their Main Street. Much of their downtown area is gone. Flooding there, actually swallowing up cars, school buses, even lifting a small home off its foundation and slamming that home into a bridge. Now, we do have some good news here today for rescue and recovery efforts. We've got the sun shining, we have blue skies and much drier conditions. Not sure you can see it behind me, but this is the Catskill Creek. The water level has dropped significantly. In that guide rail, tons of debris, because just hours ago, this water was still over this bridge. So that water is coming down at a pretty good clip, and that's great news for rescue teams who will likely be back to work today, pulling more people to safety. Erica?
So obviously still a lot to be done as you laid it out there. What is the biggest challenge to rescuers and just to folks living there as they try to put this back together?
Really the big challenge right now is going to be the number of bridges and roads that have been washed out. I was talking to a couple of officers a short time ago. There was actually a meeting that started at 8 o'clock this morning. They're trying to get their heads around, what they can do to further this now, because they have so many bridges and roads that are washed out. People that were inaccessible, they've actually taken out boats. Cars that could have reached these people before was not an option, so they've had a lot of boat rescues. And what they're doing now is trying to figure out how many people may have not left their homes. They did issue an evacuation last night telling people to get out. Some people did not do that, and that's why I mentioned later today those rescuers could be back at work getting people out of their homes who did not leave, and that's what the plan is right now, trying to figure out how to get to these places that have just been inaccessible because of the storm.
Oh gosh, such a mess. All right, good to have you with us, Jerry. Thanks.